Support the Ramen Raider on Patreon. Thanks to all our patrons.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got one that came out of a Nakama Noodles box. You can go to Meowbox Japan, that's M-I-A-U boxjapan.com, and use the coupon code The Ramen Raider for a discount. This is Acecook with their local shop 1 cup Hakata Tonkotsu ramen. Sounds good. Let's do this. Yeah. So today is the 18th of July, 2024. I want you to notice that noodle block. Look at the gauge of that noodle. It's very thin. I think it's reasonably logical. It'll impart that Hakata-tude. It also had a pretty good sized sachet on the inside, so that's groovy. I appreciate that. And yeah. So we add water to the fill line, which is right there-ish, right there. And we're gonna do that 3-minute thing. So it is, it's Friday, so I like Friday. Happy Friday to you. Should it be Friday for you? The other day, I hit my 2,300th episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. If you've been joining me since, I don't know, whenever, thank you. I really like doing this show. It's fun. And literally, I'd be doing the same thing, but not, you know, not talking to a little rectangle with a window on the front of it that shoots videos. So I figured, yeah, I figured. Last night was the big, what have you? I don't know what you would call that. What happened? It was the Republican National Convention. Yeah, that is the line. And it was the Trump speech. And it's the beginning of his speech. It's very breathy, very, you know, and then he launched into, all the Mexicans are going to be deported. We're going to make sure nobody gets to have any fun and everybody's going to be sad. As long as they say thank you to me and how much they love me, everything's going to be all right. It's like, oh, no. No, not that again. There were a couple funny things. I was listening to, there's a political commentator, a guy named Brian Taylor Cohen, and he was doing the live stream. I usually listen to and watch David Pakman, but I didn't see his live stream. I think he was just like, I've had enough of this crap. But anyways, there was like the guy from United, or whatever you call it, Ultimate Fighting, UFC. The CEO of that said, Donald Trump is the most resilient and strongest fighter of anyone I've ever known. And then Brian Taylor Cohen's all, yeah, I'd like to see him ride a bike. It's like, that would be interesting, watching Trump try to ride a bike. I mean, he's old as dirt, but, you know, still. And, yeah, it was not, for me personally, I didn't find it enjoyable at all, or to be anything really, like, things people should be saying in public. I mean, but yeah. Oh, I thought I was done. But yeah, it was ridiculous. It wasn't anything special. It was embarrassment. Everybody that I know that's over in Europe was saying, oh God, please do something. Like, I'll do my best, but I live in Washington. I could vote for a sponge and it wouldn't matter. This is a blue state. But yeah, I'll vote for the not Trump. It should be interesting though. There's currently, I mean, you're already done with this. God, I really got to think about maybe just like dropping the whole even talking about what's going on, but it's like it's going on right now. I mean, what else there's not a lot else to talk about. It's the big to-do. Well, this looks snazzy. Let's talk about this. This is the noodle. It is complete. The children are fighting. You might be able to hear that in the background. And it's a thinner noodle. I like that. Hey, watch your movie. I downloaded it special for you. Oh, I'm gonna murder them. Yep. There's the broth. This is really quite good. A very exceptional pick. A very exceptional cup. I'm usually cups are among my lesser favorite things, but the noodle, it's nice and thin, so it hydrated very well, and the broth is like exemplary. It's thick, it's flavorful. Oh, and when you take that paper thing on the outside off, it kind of gets really hot. One moment. There, it has been reckoned. Okay. Yeah, they've been getting on each other's nerves like nothing else lately. And mine, too. I want another bite of this noodle. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going with that. Let's do our, ooh, there's something to talk about. I gotta say, Safeway Albertsons, you really need to get a new produce guy in Kenmore. That guy's a dick. I mean it. I mean, I go in there. Yeah, so you guys have any, like, fresh scallion? What's wrong with these? And then he like goes over and rifles through them. Literally was like rifling through the scallions, folks. And then just like turns around and walks away while I'm going, they're old and they look horrible. He doesn't give a rat's ass. And that makes me incredibly unhappy. That is a lovely egg, though. I'm pretty sure that is an egg that is a store brand egg. They came out with these new heritage style eggs. Look at those. Those are great. I'm thrilled with that. So that's a plus. They're getting better on the egg front. The regular grocery store white eggs have such thin shells and they're garbage, but these are nice. These are $6 a dozen. That's not really all that bad, considering what you get, and it's a groovy get, I gotta say. Let's use more of this gunk. A little bit of shichimi right about there. Wow, that's a lot of shichimi, folks. I don't care. And there we go. But that's a nice little bowl of tonkotsu. Look at that.
And that was out of a cup from a subscription box from, yeah, Nakama Noodle. Yeah. All right, the next one you're gonna see is this. This is from Mama Thailand. This is their duck flavor rice vermicelli, aka bihun. It's really thin, and yeah, I've been to where this stuff is made, and it's crazy hot there. Wow. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoy your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye bye.